Welcome to another episode of the In Due Time podcast. It's been a minute. It has been a minute, people. This is kind of like the season 2 intro. I have not been on video. I have not been on podcasts. I have been transitioning into a new space, in life. Had a chance to jump back off some travel, some time to get moved and resituated. Got some new aesthetics going on here behind me. A lot going on. And I am ready to engage and get back with my people. It's been a minute. Season 2 has been halted for a reason. Because I have not had time. The only reason. But I have been sitting back and trying to see how I can make some things different. And what I came up with is a lot of research, a lot of going back to the drawing board, seeing what worked, seeing what didn't work. Wanting to try some new stuff, new looks. Being comfortable. I've been packed up in boxes, and I'm still packed up in boxes right now. But I have been packed up in boxes for most of 2021. So kind of hard to get your mojo, kind of hard to get your topics and your seriousness together when you kind of living in confusion. So, like I said, it gave me a chance to regroup, study, come up with a game plan. And I think I came up with something good. I think season 1 was definitely by trial. All that was pandemic induced. Topics were just kind of scattered. Didn't really have a rhyme or reason. Didn't have just kind of whatever came up on my mind that day. Season 2 a little bit different. Plan to do a little bit more video. Some live streaming where I engage with people. Topics varying in different topics. From top of the list is probably mental health. That's kind of like been the biggest thing on all agendas these days. I mean, from athletes like in the Olympics and various sporting competition where mental health has been playing a big part in participation. Mentally, I mentioned that in season 1. You know, mentally, a lot of us ain't gonna be in the same place for a long time. You know, we gotta totally come back together on how we see life in general. So mental health is gonna be like super big. Something I touch on with try and get some expert people. So if you got some expert mental health counselors and stuff out here that's listening right now, hit me up in the DMs at Ray-Dee-Ant Media on all social platforms. I know I'm on IG. That's like the one I'm on mostly. So try me on IG, but Ray-Dee-Ant Media on Facebook and IG for certain. Ray-Dee-Ant Media on Twitter. So any of my mental health people, hit me up. I would definitely like to collab and come up with something that I think that could reach a broader audience or let people know that this is serious. Some other topics is gonna be like mostly like stuff that's going on. You know, I don't want this thing to be so serious, but I want it to be serious enough. You know, sports, of course. You know, I'm a big sports fan. Atlanta sports and beyond. Travel. As you can see, I was where I was when I was there. You know, but I will be engaging in some of the travel that I do personally. I do have a video B-roll kind of a slideshow type thing, kind of going over my last trip. My last trip was to Panama City, Panama. First international trip in about 3 years. So that was a delight. I would love to see where some of y'all are going this summer and fall, and how we gonna deal with this second wave of COVID with travel. And there's a whole bunch of topics that tie into travel. But travel is gonna be one of my other topics. Of course, investing. I want to make investing fun. I want to make it, and not that I'm some type of expert investor and paid out the wazoo. I'm not. I just want everybody to come into the mind state that it's more than spending your money on a whole bunch of stuff that don't materialize to nothing. So, be wise with the dollar. So investing don't always mean stock market, don't always mean real estate. Could be investing in somebody else that could pay off dividends. We're going to come up with some stuff though. Some good topics. Fashion, of course. You know what I'm saying? I want to touch on some exclusives, some what's going on in the world of fashion, fragrance, shoes, sunglasses, frames, you name it. You got some product out there that you want to push or endorse, hit your boy up. Same social medias at Ray-Dee-Ant Media, or hit me on in the inbox on any of them social medias. Plan on doing a couple of segments, stuff that I kind of want to keep on the wraps for right now, but just know it's gonna kind of tie into some other stuff. Once my aesthetic starts smoothing out, I can add some other segments. But I do have one segment that I do want to touch on, and it is a segment that I'm doing with, I haven't come up with quite the name that I'm gonna call it, but it's gonna be actually friends and people that I've met along the way that are living abroad. So people that are living in various countries and have lived in various countries, and how their experience was being in that country and being a black person. So, like I said, a lot of stuff I want to touch on in season 2. Basically just wanted to reconnect with my people. This is like the first time I've sat down in months and been able to engage and even talk on the mic and have my mic set up. So I'm still living out of boxes. If y'all can see what was going on behind this camera right here, you'd be like, bruh, get it together, Ray. But please like, subscribe, comment. You can reach me on all social media platforms. Ray-Dee-Ant Media, IG, Facebook, YouTube, and that is RAYDEEANTMEDIA, Ray-Dee-Ant. Kind of a play on my name. Ray Anthony, Ray-Dee-Ant. Please pass along the message, share. I need some YouTube subscribers, so please help me in that vein, in that lane. I need it, man. Get them numbers up. I think I'm at like 50, if that. Straight up. But nah, I plan on doing a lot this season. Looking forward to engaging and coming up and creating. Until the next time, good people.